do I think that there's not like a scene on campus?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, to echo what people have said, it's definitely a crackdown on live events. But also, there used to be like a big cohort of. There was like one band. Like I've thought of it like this. Like every single semester, there's like one band that's like they're the star. When I was like a freshman, it was Joe Nasty, and he was part of his band, and they killed it. And he would go and do his whole shtick, and it was amazing. But also, since then, it's kind of decreased in how many like bands are like that, and so the scene isn't like self-perpetuating in that way. They go out, they see something, they're excited, they want to play, they want to start something. We do have a lot of bands, that being said, and people who really want to do interesting things. But I think that people need to be excited. They need to go out and organize more. That's sort of a call to action. I don't know if that answers your question.
I was noticing that. Can we synchronize that?
Wait, which?
Oh, we'll be standing the same.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, awesome. Okay, ready? Let's go from the verse right before
This is our band.
This is the last thing you see before you die.
Or this is gonna go in our like documentary when they like when we become famous and they like try to find footage of
This is Blair Witch 2. I was wearing my frog shirt and we were in this room and we were like, what's a good name? And we saw this poster that says Super Heavy. So Super Heavy Frog, Super Massive Frog.
Well, how did we become Super Massive Frog from Super
I think
Heavy
you just
Frog?
said Super Heavy Frog and then you said Super Massive Frog.
Yeah, because we were like Super Heavy Frog, haha, funny band name. But Super Heavy Frog is not as good as Super Massive Frog.
That's true.
And then we tried to change the band name, but then
Ronald
said no, and we
you
agreed.
guys want,
no, then I agreed.
You guys wanted like what, Baby Rolls and then Super Frog, and I was like, no.
Yeah, well, I agreed because it's like part of our gimmick, you know.
It's a gimmick.
No, it's like it's part of our thing, like part of our thing. We got a lot of little things.
Like a band is a specific type of social formation that's like they're not your friends and you fully hate them. This is why so many bands break up, because you just like the only reason you're in the same place at the same time and talking about the same things is because you just play instruments, which I think is fun and uncomfortable. So those are my 2 cents.
It's actually funny, we both kind of come from a classical music background.
Yeah.
Well, in high school I dabbled, but Jane is kind of the only person in our band who's not here right now that was really in like an actually active band in high school.
She studied jazz drums in the conservatory.
Yeah, she did. But I was like big in the like New York grunge scene. I was going to all those like Prospect Park fuck ass like
Gazebo
generator shows. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, I missed all of them. So.
Wait, they still happen. I'll bring you to one. But anyway, that was kind of like, I was like, I'd always wanted to be in a band, and I've always been a lot around music. Like, I sing, I do choir, I grew up playing violin, classical violin, and took piano lessons. Now I'm here, so.
Wow.
So boom, but yeah,
Bam.
this is kind of my first like actual good band that's like going strong. So.
I did play in 2 bands first semester of freshman year, and they were pretty good too, but they didn't last very long.
Yeah, I was in another one here too, but it also didn't last very long.
I think this year specifically, it's really, the college really does not want there to be live music in a way that kind of wasn't true before. I think it's not due to a lack of talent or interest, which was the problem 3 years ago. Like, no one was really making music, but that was pretty short-lived. Now I think people really want to be performing, and people really want to be going to concerts, but there's not really a good venue to do so.
I think at such a academically rigorous institution like Williams College, it's hard to, people are busy all the time. And so, this is like the smallest band I've played with. This is kind of like the bare minimum. Well, you could go White Stripes style, or you could go like Dan Deacon style and just be yourself. But with smaller people, it's easier to organize things. Bigger, like the other groups were like 4 people, and then that's at that point it's hard. to schedule things.
Yeah, I mean, we're also busy and have so much going on here. So I feel like three is a magic number. At, like, Williams, where it's, like, often so serious and, like, we're so academic and we're so professional and da-da-da-da. It's very, like, live music is very important to me because it gives people a chance to enjoy music live and also just, like, let loose and have just, like, a moment of fun with the music. No one's looking at you. And I feel like Ronald came up with our motto, which is, say our motto, Ronald.
Oh.
We are
Supermassive Frog, and we're here to make you dance and move and shit.
And I love that motto because I feel like it's important to the ethos of our band.
That gets me up in the morning. I say it in the mirror.
There's confusion about what live music is for. Like, we mostly treat it as just an opportunity to go to a party, but also there's a band there. Like, it doesn't really have a relationship to art or whatever. And so we can neither have parties because of the college crackdown thing, nor can we have just concerts because nobody really knows how to behave at that if it's not mostly about, like, doing whatever you do at a party. So there's like it's like a bind. We could have concerts that were not cool, but no one would go to them. Or we could have parties, but they can't be concerts currently. I think that's the problem.
A lot of people are not willing to do social things for the sake of being social. Like, it seems like there's always a purpose in being a social person or joining social clubs or doing social activities. It's like to meet people that you like. It's like to slightly expand your circle, but not to actually like push into something uncomfortable, which I feel like is part of social life generally, just being a little bit out of your element. And people are not interested in like real social experience. So that is part of the band thing. It's like no one really wants to organize into bands because that would mean that you have to take time out of your life to meet people with similar interests to you and different perspectives from you and play music. And generally that's frustrating because people don't really have the same music taste as you. But I think being in bands myself, like the real value is that you figure out that you're usually wrong about yourself.
We're a small college, but I feel like proportionally
There's like 10 bands at least.
it's like that's like pea good for such a small college. And Coverchilla's gonna be great. Everyone knows going to Coverchilla.
Everyone's going to Coverchilla.
Everyone is going to Coverchilla.
Shoot.
As a board member, so Coverchilla, Cov Ball in the spring, is when you all gather in a really tight, confined space, the whole college basically, and bands cover songs, and it's really fun, and we've had classics like Acoustic Fiend before, not at Coverchilla, but we did have a cover of Upside Down by Jack Johnson once, which was really good, and I still have memories of, and I have the recording of. And that's something I like listening to every now and then. But you just gather in a basement and bands on campus play covers of songs that they are passionate about.
We've definitely been involved in the organization a couple.
We do?
Well, I feel like we definitely helped like Ian and Minnie with a couple. And
What show is
we
this?
definitely organized the last one. Or you organized the last one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's about it.
That's about it. But
But we
we're
will.
around.
We
No,
will.
we're around. This year
We're
we're
gonna-
planning to organize more
We're
shows.
gonna do some shows.
More music!
More
noise, please!
More. That's a Stephen Jesse Burns poem. More original music.
Wait, that is a huge thing for me. And that's why, obviously, I think Ronald's working on some more original music. I'm working on some more original music. I think one of our goals as a band this year was to write more original music. And, I mean, we've all been very busy this semester.
Senior
but
year, we expect a 4-track
At
record
least.
release.
at least. But I'm being ambitious. I'm ambitious, and I want more than 4. But Ronald, obviously we have Lobster Song in the rotation.
We have Lobster Song.
now.
That was Lobster Song.
That was Lobster Song.
That's
It's not
brilliant.
his original song, which is so fantastic, and people get down to Lobster Song, and people know Lobster Song now, and it's great.
Well, they're gonna-
So yeah, more noise, more original music.
Brilliant.
I think people are hyped. I think live music has an enchanting
I agree.
effect on people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always, well, yeah, I think you're
It's
right.
always fun to dance to something you know, but
But it's always,
you do that at a party.
yeah, that's true. That's it. There's,
Dance
I think
at-
as a college band, you gotta have a little bit of a mix.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Ronald. But yeah, I think there's definitely room for more original music.
70% covers and 30% original music every show.
It's a good ratio.
Brilliant. And scene.